Hi everybody, welcome to the next video. Going from my boy Rufus, the cat. As you could see on the other videos, we use curvature of the spine, show some fluid motion. You can change the curvature in this case, and we have chosen to go with a horizontal curve to shape pretty much a lot of quadrupeds on the planet, and this is one right here, the cat. So I'll show you an example. So, well, before I get started, let me just show you the difference, very basic, of the leg sort of joints. For a human, you got the chest here. Can you see that? Yeah. Head, bend the knee, and the foot. Basic, eh? Elbow, hand. Now for a cat, obviously its spine's going to be bit this way. Chest, or rib cage, and hip. Knee, very similar. This is the femur. The knee here. And then you want to just make the tibia, which is the shin, a little shorter. And that's where the ankle is. The ankle is actually here, and we haven't even finished yet. And then the foot is this long. Those cats have a large foot, and then they have these toes at the end where their claws are. So remember this as an example of a really basic anatomy. And when it comes to the shoulder, that's how we get, yeah, you want to have them inverted to each other. Shoulder, elbow, forearm. That's right, and you got another wrist here, and you got a long hand, or paw in this case, and then you got the toes at the end, and then you got the head. Meow. So I hope that helps, and I'm just going to do a really quick example again, doing some curvy lines like the spine. Let's just go whoop. Okay, that's going to be a challenge. So like in my previous videos, split it in half, tail this end, head will be that end. Alright, well, how are we going to do this? So, okay, give me a moment. So let's do the hip in the center. Spine here, here's the chest. This is going to be the cat with an extremely large tail. Neck up here. Head. So let's go back to the hips. Copying this example. Coming down. The femur, the knee, tibia. This is the ankle, believe it or not. Down with that long foot. And then we have it. And the toes at the end. So it's pretty much a repeat of the top, but I'm just going to give it a little bit more detail, fill in the muscles. Try to make your curves drawing. It will start to make your character flow a little bit. It will make it less stiff. So things like that. Little belly here, little fluff. Cage. Okay, let's do that arm. Let's bring it down. So the elbow here, wrist, and the long, let's say hand, so just to compare that to a human, and then the fingers here. You get it? It's got quite an arch back here, but that's only because of what I set out to do with the spine. And this actually looks a little bit like a cheetah, actually, come to think of it. I'll do little spots just to show you. It's quite a happy accident, actually. Let's try and do a cheetah. Now, cheetahs have quite small heads in relation to their body, so the neck is almost the same thickness of their head. They've got tiny little ears, not very prominent, like a domestic cat. We do it so he's looking at us. Again, really very basic. I've got quite a fat pencil here. Let's do that tail. Now cheetah's tails, they're very thin, very long, and they kind of fatten up at the end. Yeah. So like in our previous video, you want to balance these characters, okay? So here's a generic pose, but we want to do a background of the limb. Again, using nice curves. Yeah, that'll do. And where should we put his left leg? Should we put it at the back? Or put it in the middle? Let's put it at the back. So it's stretching out. Again, nice little curve. You can see it's got a nice composition to it. It's like it's stretching that leg out. Like that. And completely accidentally, I just drew a cheetah. If not a little bit stylized, but you get the point. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this. And thank you very much. Take care.